Hello guys, in this video we'll be discussing about the quadratic form and we'll be solving some problems based on. So let us see the definition. A quadratic form in variables x1, x2 till xn is a polynomial such that every term has degree 2. As we know, quadratic equation or the quadratic polynomial is a polynomial with a degree 2. But the thing is that quadratic form, in that each term will have the degree as 2. Okay, will have the degree as what? 2. Now the next thing is that we have to remember a few points. The first point, we denote quadratic form as q of x equal to x transpose into a into x. What is x here? X is nothing but the column matrix where the variables will be there till we can say till xn. Okay, now what is a? A will be the given matrix, okay, for which we have to find the quadratic form. X is this, x transpose will be what? Now this is column matrix, this will become row matrix, x1, x2 till xn, like that. Okay, now the second point we need to remember, the matrix of a quadratic form will be symmetric matrix, will be symmetric matrix. What is symmetric matrix? It is nothing but, suppose A is a matrix, then it will be equal to A transpose. Okay, when A is a matrix, then its transpose is equal to that matrix itself, then we say it as, we call that matrix as symmetric matrix. Okay, so remember 2 points. One is the quadratic form, the formula by which we have to find the quadratic form. The next one is that the given matrix of the quadratic form will be symmetric matrix. So let us see some problems. Here I have taken one problem. Find the quadratic form of a matrix. It is given over here, 2 cross 2 matrix. Okay, if I find the transpose of this, it will be equal to this itself. What is transpose? Transpose is nothing but the row, first row will become first column, so 4 0, second row will become second column. As you can see, this is exactly same as this. Okay, let us now write the quadratic form, which is nothing but x power t, x transpose, okay, into a given matrix into x matrix. Now what is x matrix? That will write x transpose will be the row. So how many elements will be there? x1 and x2. Why x1 and x2? From this we'll get 2 cross 2 square matrix, therefore x1 and x2, 2 terms will be there. A matrix 4 0 0 3. Next x matrix, again this one, x1 x2. Remember, x matrix is column matrix, x transpose will be the row matrix. Now we need to just multiply this. So multiplying this and this, I will get 4x1 plus 0x1 x2 0x1 plus 3x2, okay, into x1 x2, so which will be equal to 4x1 3x2 into x1 x2. So as you can see here, this order of this matrix will be 2 cross 1, and for this also it is 2 cross 1. So for this multiplication of these two matrices, what I need to do, I have to multiply this column into this element. Okay, so let us see here. So I need to again write the matrix, this element into this element into this. This is how you have to multiply for the given same order matrix. Okay, so it will be, no need to write the matrix, 4x1 square, okay, square plus 3x2 square. So this will be the quadratic form for the given matrix. So let us just focus on to this. We have discussed 2 points. The second point was about the transpose. First point was about this. What about the definition? Definition says that each term in the quadratic form will have the degree as 2, as you can see. The degree of this term and this term is 2. Okay, that is a point you need to remember. Now, if you want to directly write the quadratic form from the matrix itself, we have one method. What we need to do, it's quite simple. 4 0 and 0 3 0. Okay, this is the given matrix. We need to find the quadratic form for the given matrix directly. What we need to do, this is x1, this is x2. Consider this column, x1 column, x2 column. Okay, 2 terms are there. Now, the diagonal elements, this is 4, here x1 is there, just square it, x1 square, plus 3 is there, this is x2 column. For the diagonal elements I am telling, okay, x2 square, plus, what about non-diagonal elements? This is non-diagonal elements, 0 0, add them, 0 plus 0 is 0, x1 is there, x2 is there, so x1 x2. Okay, so this will be equal to 4x1 square plus 3x2 square. This term will become 0. If suppose here it was some 1 or 2 something, it would have been 3 some, okay, 3. Here observe this, the degree of this term is also 2, x1 power 1, x2 power 1, so the degree will become 2. Here it's the same thing. So if you want to write directly from seeing the matrix, just write the diagonal elements, square it, the variable you have to square, add them. For the non-diagonal elements, you have to just write the variable and multiply. Let's see one more problem here. Find the quadratic form of the given matrix. It is 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, so we'll go directly by the formula, quadratic form, which is equal to x power t, x transpose into a into x matrix. Okay, now here if you want to find the A transpose, you can find it will be same as A itself. Okay, now here it will be X transpose will be a row matrix. So how many variables should be there? This is 3 cross 3, so x1, x2, x3, 3 elements. Now for the A, this part you have to write, so I'll just write it as A, but no, I'll just write 4 minus 5 7 minus 5 minus 6 8 7 8 minus 9 into the again X matrix is there, that will be column matrix x1 x2 x3, again 3 elements. Okay, now I need to just multiply. How to multiply this into this I will do, so I will get this row into this column, so I will get it as 4x1 minus 5x2 plus 7x3, this into this, minus 5x1 minus 6x2 plus 8x3, 7x1 plus 8x2 minus 9x3 into x1 x2 x3. This is the thing. Now I need to multiply these two. Remember when you multiply, here it was easy to multiply because you see the order. This is matrix of order. How many rows? 1 row, columns 3. Here 3 cross 3. Okay, so this and this are same, so I'll get 1 cross 3 as the answer. You can see. But the thing here, 1 cross 3 is the answer. Now I need to multiply with what? Again 1 cross 3. So the order is same. So what I need to do, if the order is same, take the first element, multiply with the first element. that will be equal to, I'll just write it here, 4x1 square minus 5x1 x2 plus 7x1 x3. Then second element, this is one element, okay, remember plus sign doesn't mean that it is different elements, it is just one element, into x2, this into x2, so it will be minus 5x1 x2 minus 6x2 square plus 8x2 x3. The last one into x3, 7x1 x3 plus 8x2 x3 minus 9x3 square. So okay, so we have written all the things. Now like terms just combine. So here x1 x2 x1 x2 x1 x3, here x1 x3, this one, this one. So 4x1 square minus 6x2 square minus 9x3 square minus 5 minus 5 minus 10x1 x2 plus 14 x2 x1 x3 x1 x3 x1 x3. Then here 8 is there, x2 x3. 8 plus 8 is 16 x2 x3. So this will be the final quadratic form for the given matrix. This is the quadratic form for the given matrix. This is a normal method you need to follow. If you want it to do in a faster way, different method, so what we can do, by just seeing the matrix you can write the equation. How to do that, let us see. So just observe here, by seeing this I'll write. So this x1 you take, x2 you take, x3, 3 elements, okay, this x1 this column, x2 this column, x3 this column. Now for the diagonal elements, what we need to do, just observe 4x1, so 4x1, whatever variable is there, for the diagonal elements you need to square. Minus 6x2, just square. Minus 9x3, square. Okay, now here observe carefully, minus 5 minus 5, take this 2, minus 5 minus 5, minus 5x1, so it will be minus 5x1, see here minus 5x1, here minus 5, so it will be minus 10, minus 5 plus minus 5, minus 10, x1 x2. Next, take this and this, 7 plus 7 is 14, here x1 is there, here x3 is there, x1 x3. Next, this 2 you need to take, 8 plus 8, 16, x2 x3. As you can see, these two are the same. This we found out by the normal method, this by just saying this. So you need to just practice this one. So first we need to write the diagonal. For the diagonal you need to square, okay, remember this. Diagonal you need to square. Next, for the non-diagonal elements you have to choose this first, then this one you choose, then this one, okay.